Biggest news internationally over the past few days has been what's happening with Donald Trump. Now, you know that I am pro-Trump, but he's in a world of trouble. This is not like the Russia hoax, and this is definitely not what's happening when it comes to New York and the paperwork crime. As you know, there was a raid at his home, which took place last year. And then a bloke called Jack Smith was brought in, a former war crimes prosecutor, to become the person who was investigating whether Donald Trump had documents that he should have handed back after he left the White House. Donald Trump was given multiple opportunities to hand them back, but he didn't. And the assumption that it was just a few documents in one office was blown away when charges were read, 37 of them, against the former president by the guy you can see on screen here, Jack Smith.
Adherence to the rule of law is a bedrock principle of the Department of Justice, and our nation's commitment to the rule of law sets an example for the world. We have one set of laws in this country, and they apply to everyone.
The response to this has been nuclear in obvious circles, including from Mark Levin on Fox News, who says this is war.
So the first mode, where Congress, 2/3 of both houses, proposes an amendment, that has been done 27 times. The second method has never been done. 2 days before the Constitutional Convention comes to an end on September 17th.
He also was quite animated, about 9 minutes of it, in a conversation with Sean Hannity. Of course, for the lefty types, well, there was about 4,000 people who were sent in front of a camera on MSNBC, all to say how outraged they were. But also worth noting here is exactly where documents were being kept at Mar-a-Lago. You see, photos were produced. Photos that were different than the ones that were staged by the FBI. Documents that were next to toilets, in ballrooms, not too far from where the pool is or other storage areas. The other person who's been charged in all of this is the person who is an assistant to Donald Trump. The accusation is that he was the one who was moving the boxes around. For his part, Donald Trump says nothing to see here.
Because they want to use something called the Espionage Act. Doesn't that sound terrible? Oh, espionage. We got a box. I got a box. The espionage. The Espionage Act of 1917. I think it was put in there about World War I boxes. And by the way, Biden's got 1,850 boxes. He's got boxes in Chinatown, D.C. He's got boxes all over the place. He doesn't know what the hell to do with them.
But believe me, if you've actually read the charges, this is more serious than anything Donald Trump has ever had to face. Are the lefties out to get him? You betcha. Are they going to get him? Who knows? But these charges are different than anything else we've had to talk about.